back to my channel. My name's Siobhan, and in today's video we are doing something a little bit differently. I am going to be talking about mental health because it is such a big thing and it's only rising, and people keep preaching about mental health awareness but no one's doing anything. So here's my video to maybe help you lot understand that it's so important. Last night I was on my phone, and yes, I didn't know her, but I seen that Caroline Flack sadly ended her own life, and it hit me, and I don't understand why. And then it came to me that it's because there's evil people out there that think this is okay to bully people to the point where they think it's okay to end their lives. I went through bullying all my teen years in school, and it is hard. It's so hard to go through bullying. I've been trolled on the internet. I've done things that any other person would do. Maybe not to the extent of some people, but I've done things and I regretted them, but I got bullied for them. And it just gets on top of you, everything. And it puts your mind to a very dark place. And another reason I think it's hit me is because, yes, she might have done that. She might have, attacked her partner. But she pleaded not guilty. And yet she still got, hung out there when she didn't need to be. She might be in the public eye, but it's not. It just wasn't fair. Like, all these people are being like, oh, she did it, she's an abuser, she's this, that and the other. And in reality, she was just a normal person who was struggling mentally. And there's a lot of people that are probably going to watch this and be like, why are you crying over someone you don't know? Like, honestly, I couldn't even tell you that myself, but I think it's because I'm going through depression and anxiety. And I don't like how society all of a sudden think that it's okay to speak like that about other people. Like, women, for instance, they talk about empowering each other, when in reality, you don't empower anyone. There's a lot of women out there, I have seen it firsthand. You will want to empower them, you give them compliments, you tell them how great they're doing, but do you actually check up on them? And it's so important that you need to. So the basis of this is, if you are feeling low, please reach out to someone. Like, you could always reach out to me. I'm going to leave my Instagram, my Twitter link down below, and you can always reach out to me about your mental health. Because if I didn't reach out to someone, like my partner or my family members, being honest, I wouldn't be here. And it's so important. It's so important to talk about how you feel. And if someone says, I don't care, they are not the right people to be in your lives. You need to get rid of them. You need to get rid of all the bad people. Because I've been there, I've told someone how I felt and they didn't care. But them same people will be like, oh, she was such a great person, or he was such a great person once you're gone. And it's just fake. Everyone acts so fake, and I'm fed up of it now. You need to be able to be strong enough to say, I'm going through this, and this is what's happened, and I need help. Talk about how you feel to people. Like I said, my messages are always open to people. I'm not asking you to share your life story. I'm just saying, if you need to talk to someone, come and talk to me. If not me, talk to a family member. Talk to a friend. You need to talk to someone. I'm going to link all the helplines down below, and I want you to use them if you need to. Don't just use them to waste time. Use them because you know you're in a bad place. Or even if you're not in a bad place and you think that everything's good, still ring them and tell them that this is what's happening and you need to speak to someone. I've used these helplines myself when I was in a very dark place. And it's so important that we all help each other, because these suicide rates are only getting bigger. I think it's gone up by, I don't even know if I'm honest with you, like statistically, but I know it's gone at least 75% up. I think, don't quote me please, but the 75% of men alone, not men and women and children, it's men. So men, this is out to you as well. I need you all to think that it's okay to not be okay, because it's fine. Like, everyone goes through something, but I need you all to reach out to someone, because mental health is so important. And I don't think I could deal with the fact that there are trolls out there, and then they hear that she's dead and they're like, she deserves it, or it's the show's fault. And no, it's not. You know whose fault it is? The trolls and the bullies and the media, you know, like press. It's their fault. I recently, just before filming this video, I watched Stephanie Davies' video, and everything that she said is true. Yes, I may not be in that limelight, and I might not see, you know, newspapers writing stories about me or people writing stories about me, but I felt everything that she said, and I want you all to go and have a look at it. So I am going to leave that video also linked down below, because it is not fair that these, I'll say celebrities, because most of them are celebrities, but they're not. They're just big people. Even real celebrities, they get given, I'm sorry, because I would normally swear on my channel, they get given shit every day through the press, and it's not fair, and it's their fault, and all the trolls and the bullying. So the blood is all on their hands. So don't go round saying, oh, she deserved it, because you're just as bad as the press. And it's all to do with mental health. When was the last time you actually checked up on someone you loved? Because if I'm honest, I can't remember the last time I was checked upon. I don't mean from family and friends. I mean from, you know, people that say that they care. I do not remember. You know why? Because they don't care. They don't actually care. So for those of you that think that, oh, I've got best friends and I've got this, that, and the other, and they haven't checked up on you to see how you mentally are, then just get rid of them. You do not need them people in your life. I will happily check up on every single one of you if I have to. But what I want you all to do is really think about what you're writing on the internet, because it can really hurt someone. Even sharing out these stupid memes or making a joke or It's just not right. Because actions have consequences. I don't think many of you are thinking about that. You can tell me I'm ugly, you can tell me I'm not good at makeup, you can tell me I'm a shit stepmom. But to be honest, the only answer I have for that right now, because I can mentally be strong and answer them people, is this. And yes, I am swearing, but I do not need negative people in my life. A couple of months back, actually, I think it was like last month, a family member, I'm not going to say names, basically wished death upon me and told me that I'm shit at being a stepmom and that I don't feed him properly. And you know what, that hurt. That is the negativity I don't want in my life. You tell me to die when I'm mentally not well, meaning depression and anxiety, having mental, is not good. So you do not need that negativity in your life. Family member, friend, I don't care, you do not need it in your life. You need people that will empower you. And women, stop saying that you're going to be there for someone and you're going to empower women when in reality you're not. You're not, are you? You want to praise someone when they're at the best and you want to pick people up when they're at the lowest. And this is all this video is about. I need you all to be happy enough, even if you're not feeling it, to be able to speak about it. Because like I said, it's okay not to be okay. And I have learned that the hard way. I struggle most days with my anxiety. And recently it's been my depression. I am so happy in life. Don't get me wrong, I love my life right now. But little things will trigger it. And yes, I could talk about it. But I want you all to just reach out to one person and make sure that they're okay. And if they're not, please be there for them. Even if it's a man or a woman or a child, because children do feel depressed. I want you to reach out to at least one person today and see how they really are. And if a woman tells you she's fine, she's not, you need to tell them. You need to check up on them. You need to tell them that you're there for them. I've had it in the past. Someone's come to me and I've helped them and they're in a much better place now, and that made me feel good. So today I want you all to reach out to one person and one person only. It doesn't have to be a family member. It can be a stranger that you see struggle online. I need you all to reach out to someone. Or open up to someone. Because this is never going to end otherwise. Yes, you might not see all the other suicides going on around the world in the news. You know why? Because we're not celebrities. But the suicide rate is only going up. And there's average people like you and me that will just do it one day. And the news won't care. And I need you to be the one to be able to say, I got that person out of a bad place, or I'm that bad, I'm in a bad place and I need to get out of it. Because when I'm in a bad place, all I do is just get up in bed. I don't do anything. And that's not normal. So I want you all to really think about what you're doing online. And don't believe anything that you see written out in the newspapers. because it can end someone's life. And it's so important, I mean, I'm going to keep saying it, to speak to someone. There is helplines, even if you don't want to speak to family or friends. Pick up the phone, it's all free numbers. You just pick up the phone and just speak to them, and they will make you feel better by the end of the call. They stay on the phone until you feel better to come off it. They're there, there's people there. If not, go and speak to your doctor, go to a therapist, do what you need to do to make yourself feel better, because like I said, if I didn't do any of these things, I probably wouldn't be here. So I want you all to just think about it. Like I said, I'm not going to keep this video going any longer. Like I said, mental health is so important. It's okay not to be okay, just reach out. And it'll soon be okay. You may not believe me right now, even if you are in a very dark place, but one day everything will be okay. And please don't listen to online trolls. They're just people that have nothing better to do in their lives. But it's okay not to be okay, and I need you all to understand that.